Hi, I'm Scott Daig, the producer of TomatoMania. We're back in plants and we're going to talk about dwarf tomatoes for a minute. This is a whole new realm of tomatoes that we can't wait to tell you about. As you walk through TomatoMania, you'll be sort of overwhelmed by a lot of different varieties, colors, shapes, sizes, all of that. And that's the goal. We want to offer you everything that there is in the tomato world. And there's something new that you ought to know about that we are really fond of. And we think it's going to become a very big deal. The dwarf tomato for many years in this country and around the world was a little bitty, 1.5 foot number that delivered small red cherry tomatoes. That's what we had in dwarfs for many years. But after the work of two very dedicated plants people and seeds persons in actually the United States and Australia, they started encouraging more attention on what their goal was: heirloom indeterminate dwarfs, a whole new realm of dwarf tomatoes. And over the last 15 years, they've put this together so that now, with their help and their encouragement, other people have added to the mix, and there are over 400 dwarf indeterminate heirloom tomatoes. It's a very different sort of scene in terms of the dwarf tomatoes. Why does this matter? Well, first of all, a dwarf tomato is more manageable, it's sturdier, it's stockier, it's a little easier on the gardener during the season. Now, in the dwarf world, you'll see some dwarfs that are still in the 16 to 20 inch range, but you'll have some dwarfs that can get as tall as 4 to 5 feet. And that's still a dwarf when you look at many standard tomatoes that will be 8 to 10 feet tall. That size difference makes a difference, and it makes it easier on a gardener. You just have to be careful which ones you choose. And again, we'll provide a lot of information that will tell you how big that little plant will be, and of course what kind of fruit you will get, when you'll get it, and all those other characteristics that we can provide for you on the tags, but we know are interesting and important to you as a gardener. So all the way through this dwarf selection, and you can tell they're sturdy and stocky and wonderful. You have the same variation in leaves that you do in regular tomatoes. You have some that are very heavy and potato leafed, which is a little different in the tomato world. And some of you may say, that looks different. Well, it is. A potato leaf happens in some varieties, and it's just a little different than the standard tomato leaf that we know in most varieties. Means nothing really, except that it's a different style. And you can choose to do that. Some folks think that the potato leaf is a little more resistant to leaf-borne diseases. Bottom line, it's just different. It's just another choice. So as you get into these dwarfs, there are amazing opportunities, just like there are in the rest of the collection. Are dwarfs good for containers? Well, of course. A dwarf tomato is made for a container. Use a big one, follow all the right rules and all the great garden practice that you do when you grow any tomato in a pot. But if you follow all those rules, these ones will be more amenable to that, and you'll be happy at the end of the summer. A lot of people asked this week, do they produce as much fruit as a larger tomatoes? And I'm happy to say yes. They really do. Many of these can be quite fruitful. And whether it's a tiny one that's just rolling over the edge of a raised bed, or it's a 5-footer that, again, looks for all intents and purposes like any tomato in the garden, they will produce really well, and you'll be hugely satisfied. There are a few of our favorites that we can talk about. There are plants like Dwarf Velvet Night, which is a small 20-inch plant that produces a beautiful little black, slightly larger than a cherry fruit. It's delicious. It's early. It comes in early in the season and then will produce late in the season as well. So that's a bonus. One of our tomatoes of the year, called Melanie's Ballet, is also a dwarf. It's the first paste type dwarf that was introduced. It's pink. So just a rough oval kind of a plant, really never gets over 3 feet tall. And we've planted practically hedges of these in demonstration gardens, and it's just a beautiful thing. Last year, we found a new tomato called Sweet Sue. It's one I showed you earlier. And Sweet Sue is one of those that gets to be 5 feet tall. So it's a really sturdy tomato with this beautiful sort of almost moonlight color fruit going on that is really a small flattened beefsteak shape. And it's delicious. It's fruitful. We had it for a long season, and it's just yet another of these that really make a difference, and again, can be a very unique piece of your summer garden.